Hello, this is Mayvanya. Good afternoon, people. I know some of you are probably at work, but I want to have a couple of days. So I wanted to come on and do a little recap of the lessons that we've been studying in class, which the Lord has really met us. It's been a fight. When I tell you that it has been a fight, because we're talking about spiritual warfare and just a fight just to make sure that you're moving in the direction that the Lord wants you to move in and just being a saint. So hey, Sharika. So I wanted to come on and recap and add to the lessons, because that is my intention, because spiritual warfare is such a large subject, and we're not going to cover everything in the 3 months, but we'll cover hopefully the basics so you can grow from there, because that's what discerning of spirits is all about. I mean, not discerning of spirits, that's what Discovering You Training Center is all about. We are a biblical foundation training center, so we teach the foundation of what needs to be taught, because I notice a lot myself, a lot of saints that I run into, we want to get into the deep things of God, which is beautiful, but we need a foundation. We need to know how to build upon that. And some of those steps have been skipped when we come into righteousness. We go from here, and people want to, as soon as they find out that you have a gift or a calling, they want to put you in the pulpit, or they want to say, oh, you're a preacher. But no one's taught you how to do that. No one's taught you identity, who you are. And one thing I have observed, saints that don't know who they are, that don't know their identity in the kingdom of God, they might fly high for a little while and navigating the gifts and moving the spiritual gifts and prophesy accurately and call out this and call out that and go in healing, and people might fall out when they walk past them. Yes, they'll do that for a little while, but watch them. They're going to come crashing down because they have no foundation. Your identity is the foundation of who you are and how you hear God. Because how are you going to know how you hear God if you don't know who you are? Because God speaks to each and every one of us differently. So this is not about identity. That's my passion. And the pastor did he really surprised me on Sunday. He did an excellent job with identity, because that's the number one thing that we all need before we move out in our gifts and in our calling. Who are you? What are you supposed to be doing in the kingdom of God? And if you don't know that, it's going to be difficult, if not a challenge, to grow. Because when you don't know who you are, as Apostle said, you're going to take on somebody else's identity. They're going to tell you who you are, and then you start operating in something that's false. And you start tripping and then get into performance and pretending and mimicking, because that's not who you are.